AI is no longer experimental. It's now powering industries, governments, and critical services worldwide. In August 2025, the EU AI Act will take full effect, marking the first global attempt to govern AI as critical infrastructure. But forward-thinking companies aren't waiting. The EU's voluntary code of practice is already helping them prepare for what's next. Foundation models like GPT, Gemini, and Claude have become the backbone of modern digital ecosystems. They orchestrate workflows, power customer experiences, and drive decisions across healthcare, finance, logistics, and more. Imagine them as power grids or financial systems. Regulators can't leave them ungoverned. The EU AI Act is more than a regional policy. Here's why it matters. First, it's a risk-based framework with real consequences. High-risk systems for healthcare, finance, and critical infrastructure must meet strict requirements for oversight and accountability. Second, its reach is global. If your AI touches EU users, these rules apply, whether you're in Munich, Austin, or Mumbai. Third, penalties for non-compliance are serious and steep. And fourth, there's a head start available. The EU's voluntary code of practice, released in July 2025, offers a clear blueprint for companies to align before these rules go global.
I think the EU AI Act is only the start. More than 70 countries now have drafted or enacted some kind of AI rule. For example, Brazil is proposing an AI bill, and South Korea's Basic Act on AI is set to take effect in early 2026. For global providers, that means juggling overlapping and sometimes conflicting obligations on transparency, data provenance, bias testing, and human oversight. Because of this, I see three shifts happening in the AI industry. First, cost of compliance will rise. In fact, Gartner estimates that large models will spend up to 10% of their R&D on audit and documentation by 2027. Second shift is that market access is likely to become conditional. So if you fail a risk classification in the EU or a bias audit in the US, your model can be geo-fenced or it could be completely banned as well. And then you go back to the drawing board, spend a few $1 million just to get back in the race. And the third shift will be that trust will become a differentiator. Investors are already rewarding firms that certify to frameworks like NIST's AI Risk Management Framework because they see a lower litigation risk there. Overall, what's happening is that smart companies are building a single global controls layer. They are risk mapping every model, they are logging training data, and enabling region-specific kill switches. Those who adapt early won't just avoid fines of up to 7% of global turnover under the EU Act. They'll win the confidence and, more importantly, the permission to scale everywhere.
For businesses building or running AI, it's about building trust on a global scale and staying prepared with compliant products for multi-geography rollouts. Embedding risk assessments, model documentation, and copyright safeguards into your development pipelines doesn't slow you down. It strengthens your position. It shows customers, partners, and regulators that you're ready for the future of AI. Early movers will lead, while the rest will be playing catch-up.